You can't let me do one joke!
That is slowly degrading.
Degrading! You live here without no rent! Hello everyone, welcome back to the Power Rangers Vlog. With today's episode, we were going to do a joke with Ross saying dressed up like a caveman. But he said it was degrading, and then he punched me in the rib cage. I think a few of my ribs are broken, but I want to talk about this episode before I have to go to the hospital. The episode entitled Vlog-Worgworld. Yes, that's how it's spelled. I don't know if I pronounced it properly. I questioned the person who titled this. Anyway, the episode. The museum brought in a robotic caveman named Rog. And yeah, it was basically doing a lot of problems. It removed a man's wig, and when they tried doing a spear joke, he harpooned a woman's hat. I guess doesn't like anything with a person wearing something covering their head. Over for the villain side, Snide's finally going to kill Fnafkll. Took us long enough. But being confronted by Cassandra wanting her into the deal, which was shown earlier. She made a deal with Fnafkll, not Snide. So what, was he the guy who was giving Fnafkll the idea of what to do? Well, whatever. He gave her his side of the deal, which we don't know until later on. And Wrench comes in saying, Fnafkll escaped! And Snide's extremely pissed off. And when Archon shows up with Snide's new, questioning of Snide's new idea, Snide's thought, music! Well, back at the museum, Kendall is telling Coda to put the caveman in storage. And Coda's trying many ways of keeping him out. He even put him as a cook to the whole cafe, which we finally found out how the robot works. He actually does whatever you tell him to do. He was cooking the food, which gave Ivan a heart attack when he mistaken him for Coda. And as soon as Coda accidentally said the word attack on his headphone mic, he started throwing tomatoes at everyone. One of them even beamed Kendall in the face, which was the final straw. And then, we get our monsters of the week. Give me a moment to look up its name because of the fact that they only said it once. And not even the right person who said it. Conductro. A black and white musician theme villain that uses music. Fun fact, this is actually Scum Law. This is what Scum Law was supposed to be, not... That's it. That's all it was. Anyway, their power, anyone who listens to the sound of the trumpet playing turns into zombies. Which worked for nearly everyone except for Coda and Chase. Well, mostly Coda, because he discovered how it worked when Chase took off his headphones and became a zombie. As long as you don't listen to the music, you're perfectly fine. Put on some headphones, you're cured of zombirism. Or put your hands over your ears. Though, even doing that, you can still hear.
Because the body is nothing but a giant ear.
I can get the headphone thing, but still. Yeah, they basically stopped the whole trumpet playing. Then they morphed and played hot potato with the trumpet. But they failed in the battle.
Why does that not surprise me?
Yeah, it makes sense. Archon was getting annoyed, and they pleaded for a second chance with the idea of playing the music on a loudspeaker for everyone to hear, making a bunch of zombies. Dolman just woke up. He's not a zombie. Anyway, for the Rangers, their idea is simple. They're going to make special headphones, which, really why do they need to make special headphones? They can just go out and pick up a pair, because the headphones that Kodo was wearing worked perfectly fine. But no, they have to be specially made for them to hear the other one, so a communicator. Headphones that connect to a walkie-talkie may do the same thing. Whatever.
I was gonna say, why don't they just make headphones they link into their phones?
That could also work. They just had to build some special headphones. Well, at the same time, we got some fact about why did Coda want to defend a robot so much. More the feeling of being from an outside area. Well, outside world, you know, the feeling being a caveman in a modern society, it's kind of screwy. Though it's actually a robot. But he needed a surrogate, so at least it's decent enough to explain why. But he put the robot in the storage. And begins the attack on downtown. Everyone becomes zombies. They'd only made enough headphones at the moment for all of our 5 main rangers to wear. And then came the problem for the rangers. They needed to get to the villains, but the problem is they didn't want to hurt any of the civilians. So they were basically having a whole what to do. And Coda's idea, wake up the caveman, as it appeared in the middle of the alleyway, did a massive noise, and then all those zombies followed it. For the rangers to find where the villains were, well, they did more during the battle with the minions. They get to the 2 playing it on a record player. For those who don't know what a record is a big circular thing that contains music that you play on this device where you put a needle on top of it so the music can be heard. Those are for those who don't know what a record player is.
Bro, how old are you?
Mid-20s.
How the hell do you know what a record player is?
I don't know. Anyway. Well, they tried doing the destroy the record player with the Dino spike. They thrown it at the record player, but the Black Road one, Conductoro, I'm thinking that's the one, since the white one wasn't given a name. His conductor baton has the ability to control anything he wants, so he controls the Dino spike. No offense, all he does is just stops the attack. I would have stopped the attack, turned around, and aimed at them! Whatever. Then Xenowing appears, and we have them, all the rangers that we had, all 5 tackling the 2 monsters and the minions, and Xenowing grabs the record player and throws it, destroying it. That's it. Everyone's cured of zomberism. And then Archon appears, using the power of the Dark Energem, morphs a little, mutated with his face turning green. For those that don't know...
And he had horns.
Fun fact for those who don't know, in the Sentai version, there's a reason why he did that new morphed look. Because in Sentai, he was actually possessed by the true villain! That was the real reason. Well, they did that. He turned to a giant... green-faced monster and thrown meteors at them. Only for Ivan to jump in time, blasting them all away from them. They do the Ivan's final attack, Tyler's armored XV attack, and Xenowing's Prism Slash, and did nothing. It didn't kill him. He then used the Magnum Beam to get bigger. They formed their giant toy. They slashed it. They used the spear. Did nothing. So they decided to use the giant laser.
I'm on fire in my giant chest laser!
Which beat him. Shrinking him down. Well, yeah, that's all it did. Just shrunk him. And then came the twist. Sledge is still alive! As he acquired the Dark Energem. Archon was doing oh, you want your bounty now, I'll give you your money. No, I want the Energem. Puts it in the gun, ready to use it. Archon summons Singe and the two hooded monsters, and Sledge brings up his crew, saying he's taken over, with Snide on Sledge's side. Archon's wondering why. Snide said he's always two-faced. Meaning, Sledge is going to get backstabbed by Snide. Just stating, when you say that out loud to your new ally, you're going to... Trust issues are already thrown out the window. And they killed Archon and everyone else. Well, everyone on Archon's side. So now he's in control. Well, Sledge is in control again. While Fnafkll is out in the back distance, watch what's going on. And for our Rangers, they have a use for the Caveman robot. Fitness! Caveman fitness! With some of our Rangers even joining in the fitness. Which is, oh my lord. Okay, I do kind of enjoy the fact that Sledge is now back in control, because Archon's goal was so scatterbrained. He wanted the Energems to have a Ranger army, I'm guessing. It's so weird what he wanted the Energems for, because he would only want to use them if he can use them as a Ranger. And with Sledge, at least it makes more sense why he wanted to use the Energems as a weapon, since he can't morph into a Ranger due to the fact that he's evil. Using him as a weapon actually makes more sense. Hopefully we'll get our villains back to trying to do something evil. Hopefully. I'm still stating out of the three, Fnafkll is actually the more genius of the three villains. I wonder what Fnafkll's going to be doing now. And really, with the title of Vlog-Worgworld, I really didn't like the title. Song of the Dead would have made more sense, because it actually had more association with a zombie motif than a robot caveman. That's all I can really say about this episode. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go to the hospital because I think I'm internally bleeding. Ross is signing out.